Leo, how you doing? So, yeah, if you've wondered where I've been, I had a huge chest infection yesterday because I over-smoked a vape when the coil had pretty much burnt out. If you smoke vapes, the coil, it needs changing every 2 or 3 days, and I smoked it past its sell-by date, basically. And I ended up burning my fucking lungs, and I had a huge, I felt shit. I ended up doing a COVID test and everything, and I was fine, but I was so bad. And I'm really not recovered, but I am actually experiencing a hell of a lot of burnout. So I'm trying to just relax on channeling and stuff like that. I will explain to the end just so we can get on with your reading, but if you're wondering where I've been or what's changing, I'll tell you towards the end. But I am experiencing burnout, so I'm going to have some time off, but it won't be time off, it will be Patron only. Okay, anyway, so let's see. So I'm not channeling and doing the scribing and stuff that I've been doing. I need a break from that. I need to come back to earth for a little while, Leo, and stop being so out there. Let's see. So Leo, what's been going on? This is the moment after Leo. Let's just have a very quick look in to see what's been going on with you guys. 10 of Cups, you could be dealing with a Pisces. For a lot of you, you're in love with your person. Someone could have been raining on your parade. I'm also hearing some sort of parole. Citizens on parole or parade. Like, there could have been like town, like things going through your town, like a parade, is what I'm hearing. Parade. Or raid. Some of you drink Gatorade or some sort of you keep drinking like Monsters or Gatorade or something like that. Gatorade. A raid. There might have been a raid on someone that was taking drugs or something. I don't know. But I'm here. So anyway, yeah, for a lot of you though, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, like in love with a person. You could be definitely dealing with a Piscean for a lot of you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, just spending a lot of quality time. There's the picture that I drew from the Queen of Cups. Andrew, I keep hearing Andrew. I just can't tap in at the moment. I don't know if anything's going on with you astrology lot. But man, I feel like completely like blocked. Don't want to channel, can't think straight, can't do anything. Need some time off. I think it's just like burnout, if I'm honest, Leo. Let's see, Leo. So if, I don't know, you guys might be needing that. So same card that came up in the last reading that I just did, which was for Libra, because I missed Libra. They had the same placement here, 5 of Swords. Probable Sagittarius or Taurus, could be an Aquarian, but someone causing a lot of problems in between people's family and in between people's relationships. And it's the same aspect of what's coming through here. I don't think that this is a third party. I think this is where everybody's starting to really recognise a lot of shit and a lot of family karmic energy that has been running as a theme through my readings just lately. If you've been following me, you'll realise I've been saying a lot about controlling mothers, controlling parents, people that are coming in between people's relationships that are not always lovers. So it could be a Gemini, possible. If I say lovers, you say Gemini. But it could be a Gemini that was involved, or a Capricorn, but I'm hearing lovers, so a Gemini could have been involved, or is involved. And it's kind of like, this is the person that I'm involved with, this is my love life, but what's this doing here? What is that to do with you? Who I see, or when I see them, or my love life is not your love life. My life isn't your life. You don't have to keep an eye on me, keep fucking arguing about my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my husband or my wife. I'm sick to death of you always interfering in my life. Okay, so it's coming through as families that are saying what they think that, okay, we don't like them, okay, or I do like them, but I'm suffocating you, and I'm like digging into loads of information about your life. I've always got an evil eye on you, okay, so I've always got a very close eye on who you're speaking to, who you're talking to, like I said, an uneasy energy of not a spy as such, but someone that's always like, I don't know, turning the television down when you walk outside, or like, you know, they want to know where you're going, and like, oh my god, you've just, you know, just someone that can make you feel very uneasy around the house. I always class it as a Jim Carrey moment, that hello, are they out there yet? No, okay, the coast is clear, and then you can go out. Some are also hearing Kosher or Claire, okay, the name Claire. But yeah, probably Taurus, Sagittarian, but someone keeps like always arguing. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like this is the person I'm stuck with. It feels like a karmic family, family values. So value would be Taurus, okay? So I don't know. There's a little bit of frustration. Like, I'm frustrated. Okay, I'm frustrated the fact that I can't get on with you. You know, it's not that I don't want to. It's just that I get frustrated the fact that I can't. Like, I can't seem to get on the same page as what you are, Elaine or Paige. Okay, but I just can't seem to get on the same page as you. Right. Let's see. Leo. What's been going on with Leo? So the Knight of Swords. I think that these are parents that are so much involved in their children's love life that it's unreal, it's unbearable to some of them. Okay, because it's kind of like this, I can't bear it when you leave and you go out without telling me where you're going. Right, I can't bear it, the fact that you walk out the door, you slam the door and you don't let me know the fact that you're going out. And this person internally starts to fucking think about, make you feel guilty, the fact that you're not telling them where you're going all the time. It's, you know, I mean, if these are like, I don't know, I mean, this happens to grown-ass adults, but like, if this happens to, like, you know, you've got an adolescent teen that's kind of like 18 or something like that, or 16, 15, and they come down the stairs and they run straight out the front door and they don't say where they're going, there's this bothered energy about where they're going, okay? But they don't want to be asked where they're going. They just kind of like want to, you know, I normally find children as just let them just be. I was talking about this today actually with my girlfriend. And I was talking about schools and stuff like that. And I said how much of a late achiever I was in everything. Like, I didn't want to be at school when I was at school. I really didn't. I just wanted to have fucking fun. And I said the majority of people that at school, when I was at school, none of them ended up being what they said they were going to be when they were at school. And none of them ended up majority of the women ended up pregnant with husbands, and they raised their children whilst the husband went out to work. And some of them committed suicide and went on to drugs, but nobody ended up being what they said they were going to at school. Okay, and the people that were really educated and really bright at school, that were in the top class, like, you know, fucking whatever, blah, 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 always got good grades, everything else. All those people I know, they're all, majority of them were women, but they're all pregnant. They're all pregnant. They never went to university. They never went to college. They got pregnant. They got married pretty much straight away. And all of that being top of the class was nothing, because they had children. They had children. They got married, and their career was it. There was nothing to their career. Okay, and yeah, and I don't know why the fuck I'm talking about that. Well, it might be the fact that you are talking about that. But it feels like that, I don't know, because it feels there's a love life here, but someone keeps getting in, like, trying to get involved in it. Like, I always want to be involved in your life. Like, and you're like, fuck off. Like, you know, you don't have to always be involved in my life. You know, and it's coming through as like parents that will not just let their children. That was it. That was the point. Because I was such a late achiever, okay, I'd have been great if because I learned more loads when I was older. I realised who I was, what I wanted to be, and everything that I did when I was a child was nothing like what I was like when I was older, okay. So if I'd have just been left to my own devices, I would have soon figured out what the fuck I wanted to do. But because it was rammed down me to do exactly what I was supposed to do, I was like, you know, because I was like dyslexic and shit, so I was classed as the stupid twat that was at school and just a nobody. Shove them in the corner and forget about them, you know. And it wasn't until later on in life I thought, well, I don't even need to read or write, and none of that really comes into anything that I do with my job now. Who would have thought I'd have been speaking to dead people on a YouTube channel, you know? You know, and it feels like this frustration that this person will not just let this person be who they want to be, do what they want to do. They don't like it. Let's see. Leo. What's been going on with Leo? So it could be a lot of five, yeah. A lot of fives. I was going to say a lot of fives that have probably been floating around in families. Okay. And I mean, like I said, I mean, if you guys, how can you be in love here and everything going really well, and then all of a sudden you're fucking arguing and then you broke up? But I mean, you could be going through that. Like I said, it's more of a breakup, make up, break up, split up, go, stop, no, go, slow, stop, break up, get back together. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense at all, right? At all. So that's either your love life, and every minute that you make up, you break up. And then when you break up, you get back together and you break up again. Okay? So you're really going through a lot of karmic stuff there within your love life. But the thing is, Leo, I don't think it is. I think the majority of this is that your love life with the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups is going absolutely fine. The Five of Swords and the Five of Cups is a jealous person that doesn't like other people having their own way. I don't like it when you experience your life without me. I can't experience what it would be like without having my children around me. I need my children. Even if they're in their love lives, I can't stop finding out information and asking questions. These are information gatherers. They gather loads of information and then they go and gab about other people. Gabby, Abby, Abigail, Amber, Heard, like a Taurus, Sagittarius, I don't know. But again, I gather loads of info upon my kid's life, and then I go out and I tell everybody about what goes on in my children's life. So I need to know, you need to tell me what's going on in your life, because I need to make sure that when I tell my friends that I can tell them what you're doing. And you're like, I don't want them to fucking know. What I do as a job, or my life, does not mean that I want your friends to know what I'm doing. Okay, I speak to dead people, I have my own business. Oh God, no, I couldn't tell people that. Well, that's what I fucking do. I'm a tarot card reader that speaks to dead people and give people messages that help me. Oh, well, no, we don't agree with that. Well, fucking don't ask then, Felicia, because that's what I do. Do you know what I'm saying? It's people that always want to know where you're going, what you're doing, when you're coming back, what job do you do, and it can be parents that can't stand their children doing well. And it's floated, absolutely floated through the readings that I have been doing on here just lately over the last month. It's all been fucking people that have been in between other people's relationships. A majority of you think that it's your love life of just another woman or man. No, not all the time, no. It's been coming up as karmic families that have been interfering into other people's love lives. Okay, because their love life is present here. The Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay, it pisses on their parade. Okay, when I'm feeling happy, you always come in to make it feel as if I shouldn't be happy, as if I shouldn't be happy with this person. Why are you not happy for me? Why are you not happy that I'm in a relationship? I am. Okay, great. So what's going on in it? I'm not fucking telling you. It's none of your business. Just be happy over there. Right? You don't need to know what's going on. Okay, I got my dick out and we had sex. Well, don't tell me that. Well, what the fuck else do you want to know then? Because someone invades on other people's private life. They invade on their privacy. Okay, it's an invasion of privacy. Asking people about their love life and their family, if they don't want to speak, asking those sort of questions is an invasion of one's private life. Okay, so it's controlling information. Information is the greatest source of control, because that's what narcissism is. It's a control of info. And some people, if they don't have input into their children's lives, or what goes on inside of their life, if they don't have that input, they can go around, okay, the Wheel of Fortune. They can go around your back and ask the partner what goes on, and they're kind of like, don't ask me those sort of questions. I know that my partner don't like it when your mother comes in or your father comes in and starts asking me questions about my kid's love life or whatever, I don't like it, so kind of like, well, they're not talking to me. Well, they're probably not talking to you about your love life, but don't go over and go around my back and fucking go and ask them. That's none of your fucking business, okay? If they didn't answer you, that's because they don't want to. That don't mean go round their back and ask them. Right? Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like where families and stuff like that start judging upon who their kids are with and who they should be dating and who they shouldn't be dating and where they should be going and what they should be doing with their life and what they shouldn't be doing with their life and their career and their money and their choices that you had as a child. Okay? Or they did. Okay? But whichever way it is, I keep picking up that this person goes around with the Wheel of Fortune, goes around people's backs and starts discussing what goes on in their love life or asking questions about this person's love life. Okay, now if you've got a new person on the horizon, they're kind of, because I really do keep picking up this person comes into work or whatever it is, and they ask people to say, oh, so what's going on over there then? And you're like, oh yeah, no, they're dating, blah blah blah. Are they? Oh really? They're with him. Oh, they're with her. Oh, they got back with their ex, did they? Oh, really? Yeah, I see. Yeah, they ain't going to fucking last long because he's an idiot or she's, yeah. I've seen about her or him. Yeah, and then, oh, they're so this and they've got long blonde hair and shit like that. And, oh, God, didn't they? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you probably don't. I don't know, but it's here. Well, Leo, it does what it says on the tin, bruv. It's someone that keeps going around people's backs and finding out information about what they don't like that these people are doing here in a relationship. What the fucking hell business is it to do with anyone else? Right? Because, and if it isn't that, Leo, then like I said, it's you guys that are experiencing this as a couple, or you're experiencing this as a couple that goes through it where you break up, split up, break up, split up. Yeah, go stop, let me go slow, no, go stop, yes. Don't make sense. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, no, it wasn't me. Yes, it was. No, it weren't. Yes, it was. Okay, so majority of you here, you're not really... But you may not even... This person may not even be bothered. Like I said, man, there's an energy here of someone that's more bothered about their children than they are actually bothered about their own fucking love life. It's this is here too. Okay, I'm more bothered what goes on inside my children's love life than what I actually am bothered about what goes on in my own. That's got to be a very fucking nosy person, okay? Because it's here. Because it's kind of like, oh no, I'd give up my life for my kids. The children are kind of like, bruv, you fucking go do what you like. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. I'm concentrating. I'm old enough to just, get on with my own love life. Are you happy? Yeah, I'm great. It's kind of like, oh no, and they say, oh, you're right, do you want to go out? And you're like, no, I'm just concentrating on my children. And you're like, why? Why? They're old enough, aren't they? Yeah, no, I'm just going to stay here and obsess. You're like, bruv, just to fucking go out with you, Jesus Christ, and get a life. It is. They're obsessed about their children. Obsessed about, oh no, I have to give up my life for my kids. That's it, that's just me, I'm a mum. Now, if your children want it, they want it. Some of them here don't. Some of them here don't. Right? Not everyone's cut from the same cloth. Everybody out there, majority of you could well be mothers with exes, and you're saying, Steve, you're talking about me and my son. Well, if your son or your daughter is expressing that they don't want to speak to you, there's a reason why that is. Okay, there is a reason why that is. It's because they're becoming them. Okay, they're becoming them. Okay, them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julia, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jackie. So yeah, they don't want interfering. They don't want people. It's kind of like we accept you, but we don't accept you. We accept. You see, the trouble is with narcissism, they can accept who you are, but they're disappointed in what you are. They're disappointed in who you are, and they're also disappointed in how you've turned out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they do have this way of kind of like, oh God, you're wearing that, are you? Like, oh God, you're such a, like, I can't believe you would actually wear something like that, or I can't believe that those two people would be together. No, they don't suit each other. That person's a different colour than that one. No, they don't. Oh no, they couldn't go together like that. Oh no. And that one's bigger and she's smaller and he's bigger. He's older than her. Oh God, no. Oh, Pippin, what's the world coming to? You fuck off. Mind your own business. Well, would you like it if someone was fucking involved in yours? I bet if you turned around and said to a narcissist, fucking hell, bruv, are you wearing that hair? And you're like, what do you mean am I wearing that hair? Well, is it a wig? Or like, what is it fucking, like, what are you doing? Like, oh, don't you tell me that. You're like, bruv, y'all just said something about me. I'll just pull you apart and say something that you wouldn't normally say, Are you really wearing that? What do you mean? Well, you look a little bit like you got cankles and shit. You're like, how dare you? Well, you've literally just pulled me apart. So this person has a way of making you feel guilty. The fact that they can talk shit to you, but the moment you talk shit back to them, you just end up going around in circles not talking to one another. Because you basically think, well, I actually don't want to say anything shit to you. I wouldn't do that. So the only obligation I have is just to fucking ignore you. Just, it's just her and it's just him. It's like, okay. See, like, yeah, I just can't be doing with you. You just stay over there. You just say what you like. But, we don't believe you. We know what you're like, Felicia. Okay. that's definitely what I'm seeing has been going on, is the fact that a lot of karmic energy that you guys learn from is not always your love life. You learn a lot about your love life and how strong it is when you don't let other people interfere in it, and that isn't always a third party. Majority of that is families, is also exes that I've got that I had children with, and I got involved with a person that had children that's got children. And how do I now cope with the person that has children with the ex that fucking interferes with my love life because of the children she or he had with them? And now they're fucking interfering with my life because they're now talking shit about me, saying, oh, I don't like him, I don't like her, oh yeah, she ran off with him and he's got a big head and everything else and blah blah blah, and I don't like that. And then they start manipulating family members and they all join in and they're like, oh fuck, here they go again, right? And then what's the first thing that people do? They put it on fucking Facebook. They put it on Facebook. Why would you put your arguments on Facebook? A lot of people do, right? But they put it all on Facebook and they're like, oh my god, and everybody starts talking and the manipulative one starts gaining attention to themselves, like, everybody give me some attention, I can't believe what they just did, blah 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 blah. And then all different people that wasn't actually in the marriage or the relationship for a start were actually there to witness anything that went on, and then the bullshit starts to fly, and then I can just be making any kind of fucking shit up because no one believes me anyway, or they do believe me, and we are now forming sides. Whose side are you on? I can't believe you spoke to them because I thought you were on my side. And then you're like, people, get me on Seven Tarot's channel and let me go into his fucking shop and find the t-shirt that says people. But the trouble is they took that fucker down and all, so I'm going to have to make another one. People, right, people. Yeah, you avoid them. Common people like Jarvis Cocker. Right, Cockfrost. But yeah, so that's what you had, that's what you got, is karmic family values. Anyway, thanks very much, Leo. Steve is experiencing burnout. So what I thought is that because Steve can't just like have time off like everybody else, where people think that working for yourself is easier, you can't have time off just when you fucking feel like it. Okay, you don't get like dental like care and like 2 weeks package holidays and shit. Y'all don't get that when you work for yourself. Right, so what I am going to do is pretty much do where I'm just going to focus on Patron for a while. Probably give people on YouTube the odd daily reading or something. But anyway, so for a start, this goes to the full access bundle, the weekly and monthly bundle. Okay, these are going to be put away. This is what has been going on in your life, and that is what the person thinks and feels. You really could be dealing with a Libra, right, Cockfrost? Okay, so you could be dealing with someone like that. But if you want to go over to Patreon, is pretty much where I'm now going to do you a full week spread to say what you've got coming up, what to look out for, to do the hidden messages and in the shadows, where we clarify some of the major arcanas and tell you the vibration of message that's coming from that person, and then also do you the rest of the cards and clarify them for your weekly. So you can have that, and you can also have the teaching tier, but it tells you all about upgrading and everything else for the teaching stuff that I also do. Okay, so after this reading, I'm only going to be doing the rest of the readings. I may do the rest of them because I've got another 2 or 3 signs to do. After that, I'm only going to be doing them over on Patreon. So if you want your weekly readings and they're not appearing over here, I'll be doing them on the full access bundle on Patreon, okay? So don't forget, the people that have already clicked off, if you end up coming back to the video saying, Steve, where are the readings? They may well be over on Patreon only, while Steve has a bit of a break. Because keep posting 2 or 3 videos up on YouTube and over to Patreon and doing personal readings, it's not giving me much time where I'm bypassing my life while I'm waiting for everything to render and edit and upload and sort everything else out. So I'm bypassing and forgetting everything about my life where I just need to relax for a little bit. Okay, so the only way I can do that and also remain fair is to just focus on Patreon, a couple of videos and upload them. Okay, that's it, me done. Okay, so I'm going to do that for a little while, okay? But you will get something on here. Anyways, but if you would like the rest of this reading and you want to help me financially live, okay, you may consider joining Patreon. Okay, guys? All right, thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.